Hello, welcome to Beautiful and Finished 5 Minute Motivation with me, Claire Redfern. Today I want to talk to you about being confident, and also failure. So, being confident, let's tackle that first. There's this massive misconception that being confident is when we get external validation. So, when you're working late and you're hoping for that pat off the back off the boss, or you're hoping for compliments off people, or you're not speaking out about something that, means something to you. Maybe somebody's said something or done something that you don't agree with, and you're not speaking out because you're afraid of being judged. When actually confidence actually comes from inside. Confidence for me comes from practice. Anything, you can become confident at anything if you practice it. Take learning to drive a car, for example. When I first started having driving lessons, I was petrified. I don't know about you, but the first time I got behind a wheel, I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am going to crash. All them things that you tell yourself. I don't even know what to do with a gear stick. Like the guy said to me, do you know what a gear stick is for? And I was like, no, should I? I didn't have a clue. I didn't feel confident at all. And I passed my test first time. I mean, it was a long time ago. A kind of more recent experience was I couldn't swim. And I felt like really unconfident in the water. I would stay at the edges. I never wanted to be on open water at all. And it was only and this is when confidence really hit me, what it meant. It was only when I saw my little boy. He was having swimming lessons and he'd moved up to the deep end and started to get quite good. And I thought, oh God, he's going to want me to take him swimming, and I can't do that because I can't swim. And oh God, he'd drown and I'll drown and we'll all drown and oh. And my mouth runs away with me quite a lot. So I said to his instructor, do you do adult lessons? And his instructor said, no, but we're going to. And lo and behold, before you know it, I'm having adult swimming lessons. Did I feel confident? No. Was I petrified? Yes. But I kind of faced that fear, and I did it because the thought of letting him down and not being able to take him swimming way outweighed the whole panicky petrifiedness of getting in the water. Actually, what happened, after a few weeks, I realised that with a bit of tuition and a lot of practice, I could swim, and now I can swim, and I do actually feel quite confident in the water. I'm never going to swim the ocean or, swim to France or anything like that, but I can swim, I can hold my own, and I know that I'm safe. And that confidence has come from sheer practice. The confidence to do a video like this, the first time I ever did it, I was petrified, like shaking like this, nervous. And now I just do it because actually I've practiced it a lot. I've deleted a lot of videos too. So I'm not saying that your practice will always give you the great result that you want, but every time I did it, I got closer and closer and closer to the goal that I wanted to achieve. And it is really about sort of swallowing your pride and having a go. And because I had this core vision of the person that I want to be and the things that I want to do, they well outweighed the fear of, the fear of not being that person scared me more than the fear of doing a video or learning to swim. And I've built those skills and competencies to allow me to do that, and you can do that too. You find something that you're passionate about, call on that vision all the time. And I want to quickly talk about failure and how failure doesn't actually exist. You've got two options the way you look at failure. You can look at it as a devastating letdown, and I've tried something and it's not worked, and oh my God, it's the end of the world, and oh. Or you can look at it as, well, I tried that. It's a positive step forward. I've learned something. I know not to do it that way. I can do it this way. I'm going to try something else. So you can see failure as being a really good thing. And I think society says failure is bad. Well, only if we let it be. Failure is a learning opportunity as far as I'm concerned. And, is failure really true? Let's think about it. We've all failed at stuff. The best inventors in the world failed a bazillion times. The light bulb. How many times did you try to design the light bulb and never worked? But then that one time it did work. You know, does that mean that all the times he tried he failed? No, it means he learnt a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and lo and behold, we've got light bulbs. So the one thing I always ask myself now is, what's the worst that can happen? So I'm aiming to build my confidence to do something. So let's take videos for an example. I wanted to build my confidence to be able to do videos so I could share things with you that I've learned. Now, was I nervous? Yes. But actually, I stopped and said to myself, what's the worst thing that can happen? I'll do a video and someone might write a nasty comment. Well, that says more about them than it does about me. You know, if I help one person and I get 50 nasty comments, so what? I've helped one person. That's a great thing. It's not a failure that 50 people didn't like it. It's a great thing that I've helped that one person to learn something new about themselves. So, you know, am I going to die from doing a video? No. Am I going to die from, well, learning to swim maybe? But I didn't, and that's the thing. I went to someone with experience and asked them to help me, and they did. So remember, confidence really exists. All confidence is practice at something, and the more you practice it, the better you will be. Failure definitely doesn't exist. It's just a learning experience that's going to get you closer to that place you want to be. Hope you find that useful. Please join me again. This was Beautiful Unfinished 5-minute motivation with me, Claire Redfern.